So this Tara shafted you, right?
She sold off home farming estate, yes, and I wasn't very pleased about it.
But you are prepared to go to this toffee-nosed bun fight and pretend you're glad she's back?
You know, if you moved that chip on your shoulder to one side just for a minute, you'd see a lot further.
She has money. She's a potential source of investment.
All right. So you're just going to march in, drink a champagne and then tap her for a loan?
Well, that's a very subtle approach. Why didn't I think about it?
Look, the idea is to prepare the ground, make contact.
Is this woman an idiot?
She has her weak spots.
Oh, maybe so, but why would she want to put money into Tate Enterprises?
Well, that's for her to find out.
Sounds like a complete waste of time. You wouldn't catch me going anywhere near the place.
Well, I'd say that improves our chances of success by about 100%.
Hello?
Hiya. You had a good day?
So when are you seeing the kids again?
Oh, we didn't fix a date.
I thought that was the idea. Once you've broken the ice, you see them more regularly.
Yeah, I will. We just didn't get round to it.
Went okay, didn't it?
If you must know... Well, forget it.
What?
Well, it was a bit awkward at first, that's all. No more questions, please.
I'm sorry, I just want you to be happy, that's all.
I do feel happier now that I've seen them. And I will see them again, OK?
Of course you will.
Thanks for your concern. Go upstairs, have a shower, get changed, and I'll open a bottle of wine, yeah?
Yep.
Tara wanted to put my family on the streets. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't smack her in mouth.
'Cause you'll get sent down again.
Look, Mandy, if it's a problem, perhaps Paddy could go on his own.
No, I want you to be there. I want you to hold your head up high and show them that you can't grind the dingles down.
You know, she so much as looks at me in the wrong way.
She won't. She'll be fine.
I hope so. You know, Tara, all the local money will be there. If we create a good impression, we might be able to generate some new business.
Don't worry about it, OK? See you later.
Is Tara an old friend of yours?
Hardly. She bought into the stud business at Home Farm and ended up owning the whole thing. The house, the estate, the lot. And then she sold it.
Why did she do that? To spice up her life?
There's other ways of doing that. Thank you.
You'll love Oakwell. It's gorgeous.
I suppose it'll be full of your old chums from the county set.
Probably.
What is it?
Did you go and see Mum last night?
What if I did?
Why did you go?
Why are you asking?
I know you were upset about us seeing her.
With good reason.
It weren't her fault. We wanted to go. It don't change anything.
How the hell would you know? You might be old beyond your years, but you're still just a kid.
I know. I just wondered if it was okay between you and Mum, that's all.
Well, of course it wasn't flaming well okay.
As if you had an argument with her.
Will you stop asking stupid questions?
Oh, you made the right decision about not going tonight. You'd only be out of your depth. Stick to pie and peas, a couple of pints, and a walk with the whippet.
Get stuffed.
Tell you all about it tomorrow.
I think you're mad not going. You have to ask me twice.
Oh, come off it, Kelly. You imagine who's going to be there?
Yeah, rich people, posh people. It's like you're saying you ain't good enough to mix with them.
I'm saying I've got better things to do.
Well, maybe Chris is right. You are scared of showing yourself up.
I'm not ashamed of who I am.
Then why don't you prove it?
Yeah, all right, I will. That'll wipe the smirk off Chris's face.
So now there's only me who's not going.
Oh, there'll be something in it for you and all.
We've had you working. I'll come with you.
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean that. When we both go out, we don't like to leave Ollie on her own.
Oh, great. So I get to babysit a stroppy teenager.
She'll be fine. I'll pay you. It'll be money for old rope.
Well, it's not the same as champagne and fancy food, is it?
It's the best I can do.
All right. I ain't coming to your place.
Fine. We'll drop her off and pick her up on the way home.
Cost you 15 quid.
Great. Here you go.
So this bloke Biff were a mechanic?
No, when he and Tara were having the affair, he was the driver.
Back seat as well as front.
No, but more than sex with Biff. He was crazy about her.
But she didn't feel the same way.
When it came to the crunch, she married money. That's what happens when you're a bit of rough. You're dispensable.
I remember that if ever I go out with one.
Right, Frankie, I want your honest opinion. Which one should I wear?
Oh, I could go in that one you got on.
I thought you'd like it, but I have to look businesslike, so I wondered about something more formal. What do you think?
Stick with the one you got on.
Chris, what do you think?
Oh, I go formal. We don't want Frankie's hormones playing havoc among the canapes.
What was it in a tent? Canopy, tent, joke.
Come on, I'll try the other one on while you get changed.
I haven't changed. I'm going like this. That's okay, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, of course it is.
True love, eh, Terry? Never runs smoothly.
You've changed your tune. Didn't think you wanted to go anywhere near the place.
Yeah, well, that was before Chris told me what an oika was. Not fit for decent company.
If we're just going to score points off Chris, I'd rather we didn't bother.
No, we'll have a good time. You're always saying our social life begins and ends at the Woolly.
What about Ollie?
I've arranged for her to go to Kelly's.
Well, that's a good idea.
Why not? I mean, Donna's going to be there. We don't have to stay late.
OK. Just wish you'd told me yesterday. I could have got something new to wear.
This evening's costing enough already.
How come?
I've had to pay Kelly, and I'm going to buy a really expensive bottle of wine and make sure Chris sees it.
Ain't fair. They're all going, even that Frankie's going.
What are you getting so worked up about? I won't go if you paid me.
Yeah. Well, your idea of a wild night out is going to the pictures.
So? It's better than pretending to be something I'm not.
I'm as good as anybody going to that party.
Oh, Kelly, give it a rest. Shut up and stop moaning, please.
Looking forward to going to Oakwell?
Oh, yeah, not half.
I can take it or leave it, but Paddy needs me to go. It's good for business. And basically, it's better than a boring night in at home.
Kelly, where you going? Kelly!
Rubbing it in a bit, won't you, mind?
She deserves it. She's always whinging. Don't know how Roy puts up with her.
Yeah, but he loves her, doesn't he? No matter how bad she treats him.
It's not my idea of love.
Some people are doormats, aren't they? And other people are, well, I suppose feet.
Well, that's one way of putting it, yeah.
Yeah, I've been having these deep thoughts lately. Since I've been going out with Adam. Oh, he's so clever.
So, what time's he picking you up?
I don't know. He hasn't actually asked me yet.
What?
I think he wants to surprise me.
I didn't think you'd be getting much homework with the holidays not far off.
Why not?
So, you wouldn't miss much if you weren't at school?
I'm not scaring off school to work on the farm again.
Is that what you want us to do?
No. Thought you might like to go to Spain.
What?
As soon as you like. Tonight. I spoke to your grandma on the phone this morning. She'd love to see you.
Tonight? What's the rush?
Well, I thought you could do with a break. You've had it rough this past few weeks. Well, it's not been very pleasant for any of us since me and your mum split up. You know, you could leave all that behind you for a while.
Just some time on your own. Without us around.
Well, it's you I'm thinking of, mainly.
Well, I don't want to go. I don't want to miss that much school.
We won't be doing that much work anyway.
Well, you go there. I'm not stopping you.
Come on, Rob. We'll have a laugh. We always do.
No.
OK. Forget it. Bad idea.
You don't think he's forgotten, do you, Marlon?
He's probably sharing an intimate moment with a pregnant cow.
I'm supposed to be getting ready by now. Oh, no.
What's up?
Him. Daniel Dean. He took me to the Vets Ball last year. Oh, he could grope for England.
Trisha. Hi. Remember me?
Oh, how could I forget? Still got the paw marks on my bum.
Well, you can't blame me. You're such a babe. I couldn't keep my hands off you.
You know, I'm beginning to feel the same way about you.
It's all right, Marlon. Go and collect your plates.
Who's the knuckle scraper?
A friend of mine. So what are you doing here anyway? Calling to be obnoxious?
I was just driving past and I had to pop in and say hi.
Well, now you said it. Don't let me keep you.
I'm on my way to Oakwell Hall. Lady Tara's having a little party. I Thought you might like to be my guest.
Couldn't get anyone else to go with you?
No, I was going to go solo. There'll be some top totty there. But I thought, why not ask the gorgeous Trisha?
She's already spoken for. Why don't you go and get yourself ready? I'll square it with Alan.
Are you sure? Thanks, Marlon.
No problem.
I'll see you there, babe. Phew. Poetry in motion.
Oh, I wish you'd stop sulking. I don't know why you want to go to a party anyway. Have you forgot what Tara did?
No. There's no point raking it all up.
She booted people out of their homes, including my family. She messed up Biff's head big time. She thinks she can do what she wants because she's rich.
Well, that's the point. She can do what she likes. That's what I want.
Give it up, Kelly. It's a fantasy. You'll never be like her.
Why not? Why shouldn't I have all the things that she's got?
You know why not? Because you live in different worlds.
I'm married to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Will you settle for what you've got no matter how pathetic it is? You don't have no dreams, no ambitions.
I've got everything I want, thank you. Living here, married to you.
But you've got no job and no money.
I'll get a job.
What? 120 quid a week changing your own in clapped out cars? You spend your whole life at the bottom of a pile going nowhere.
Hi. You're never satisfied, are you, Kelly? No matter what I do, you always want more. It's never enough, is it?
I want you to make something of yourself. Not sit on your backside waiting for another crummy job to turn up.
Marlon, what do you think?
I think it's great. You look fantastic.
Do you think Adam will like it?
Well, if he doesn't, he's either blind or stupid.
There's going to be loads of women there with well-expensive designer clothes on.
You look better than any of them.
Well, you're just saying that because you're my mate.
No. It's like a salad, right? You get a bit of limpo lettuce, you have to put loads of fancy dressing on it, but you get top quality ingredients. They're great with nothing on at all.
So you think I look good with nothing on? Oh, I've just realised what I've said. You must think I'm terrible.
No, I don't think you're terrible. I think you're lovely.
Oh, thanks, Marlon. You do wonders for my confidence.
I ought to warn you, champagne makes me feel dead sexy. Is that so? A couple of glasses and I won't be able to keep my hands off you.
We're going to a soiree in a stately home, not a snogging session in some seedy gay bar.
And what would you know about those?
Grow up, Frankie.
And turn into a boring git like you? No way. I'm going to enjoy myself.
I bet you can't wait to get in there.
Hiya. I thought you'd be changed by now. For the party.
I just finished work. Thought I'd have a quick half and then go home and get changed.
Oh, and then you'll come back and pick me up.
For what?
To go to Oakwell. I've decided what to wear. I think you'll like it.
Oh, dear. I think there's been a misunderstanding.
How do you mean?
This is more of a business opportunity than a party. Zoe's asked me to do a bit of networking, chat up a few potential clients.
I see.
I'm sorry, I should have said something before.
Oh, no, it's my fault. Story of my life. Always putting two and two together and landing up with five.
You wouldn't have enjoyed it anyway, believe me.
No, of course not. Never mind.
Look, I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Yeah. I think we've run out of mixers. Excuse me.
Here's your drink.
Thanks, Marlon.
Wow, she must be dead rich.
She is.
She held on to this place thanks to home farm money, remember?
But we're not going to talk about that tonight, are we?
I might just mention it.
Even you're not that tactless.
You hope. Well, are you coming in?
You don't want me in there.
Can't bear to be without you, Tal.
Give over.
Right, I'll send you something out to eat.
Cheers.
OK, I suppose we'd better go and pay homage to Her Majesty.
Chris Tate. I didn't know you cared.
Hello, Tara.
Welcome to Oakwell.
This is Frankie, my partner.
In bed, not business. How sweet. How do you afford to live in a place like this, then, eh?
You lie back and money just falls in your lap. Isn't that right, Tara?
It's more fun than servicing trucks.
I thought you weren't coming.
I knew how much you'd miss me.
Lady Tara, this is Sean Reynolds, my business partner, and his wife, Angie.
Pleased to meet you. Hiya.
Brought you this.
He's a man of deeds, not words. He thought black tie, said bring a bottle.
Stuff shirts are 10 a penny. That isn't.
It was very thoughtful of you. I'm sure I'll find some use for it.
You could try drinking it.
But not now.
Thank you, Jenkins.
If you really want to make a good impression, you could start by pouring that over her head.
Give me time.
You lie back and money just falls in your lap. Couldn't you have thought of a better insult?
That's how she expects me to behave. If I start being too smarmy, she'll think I'm up to something.
Yeah, just don't overdo it.
Not going to grovel.
I mean, I don't want to go to Spain before the holidays either, you know.
It's a stupid idea. I think Dad's losing it.
They must have had good reason to ask us.
Like what?
Well, it could help him out with Mum, if he weren't around for a bit.
Well, I don't see how.
He went round to see her last night. No, he was funny about it when I asked him, but I don't know what happened. But at least it means that they were speaking.
You mean shouting?
I don't know. Maybe. But if he didn't have to worry about me, you and Victoria, then he could spend more time with her. Maybe they could work something out.
No, they won't.
You've got to give it a try. Things can't get any worse.
That's true.
If we went away for a few weeks, we might come back and find them back together again.
Yeah, go on then. I suppose it's worth a try.
I'll go and tell him.
Look at this place. Some of our friends lost their home so she could stay living here. It's not right.
I know it's not. We can't do anything about it tonight, can we?
It just makes me so mad.
Hey, this dude's important for me and for the practice, and you promised me you'd behave.
Paddy, I'm glad you could make it.
All right, Tara. Remember Mandy, don't you? Mandy Dingle. She's my wife. We got married.
Really? Congratulations. And how's your family?
Well, they've got a roof over their head. Champagne's a bit low, but hey, life could be worse.
I think I can spare them a bottle. Have a word with one of the waiters before you leave.
Hello.
Hello. That guy's got one of the largest dairy herds in North Yorkshire. He left the practice about 3 years ago.
Why?
I forget. But I think it's time I persuaded him to come back. Do you want to come meet him?
Don't fancy milk. I'd rather have something stronger.
OK, I'll see you later.
Chris and Laura seem to be hard at work, oiling the wheels. Shouldn't you be doing the same?
I'm not sucking up to a load of people I don't even like.
Yeah, you're probably right. They won't be very impressed anyway.
Why not?
Well, look at the state of you. I don't know why you bothered coming.
I came to make a point.
Yeah, well, you've made your point, so do you fancy lightening up a bit?
When I'm ready.
Yeah, well, let me know when that is, will you?
Where are you going?
I thought I might go and find a brick wall. Bang my head against it.
Carlo. You look like you could do with cheering up. Don't fancy your chances. Do you want to talk about it? No, there's no point ruining your night. Still no job, then? Nope. Has Scott been to talk to you? What for? We've not to say to each other. You wouldn't be so sure about that. He came to see me yesterday. Asked me to work beside him in the garage. I hope you told him to get stuffed. I did, as a matter of fact. But I told him to come and see you.
What do you do that for?
Folks round here trust you. They don't trust him. He'll not make a go of it on his own.
Good.
It'd be a job, love. At least you'd have money coming in.
Lisa, I wouldn't work with Scott if he was the last bloke on earth.
It's your decision. And if he goes bust, garage will be up for rent again. Maybe you could take it over.
Yeah, I'd have done that in first place if I'd thought about me.
Now, let me get this straight. You want the boys to leave for Spain tonight, and you want me to clear it with Sarah.
No, it'll come better from you, Alan.
Isn't that rather a drastic step to take?
Yeah, well, I want to get him away for a while. And I know what Sarah's like. If this stays, she'll try and take him away from me. And I don't want to lose him.
Yes, I can understand that. But this is a family matter, surely. Oughtn't you to talk to her yourself?
Believe me, Alan, it's not a good idea for me and Sarah to talk at the moment. Things have got very nasty between us.
Well, she might not take it too kindly from me.
Well, I wouldn't ask if there was any other way. I mean, the lads weren't too keen to start with, but now they've agreed and I want to get it sorted.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
It's so nice to be back here. Thank you for bringing me.
The pleasure's all mine.
There's Tara, look. Tara!
Ginny? Ginny West?
That's right. How are you?
I'm fine. Forgive me, it's lovely to see you, but I'd forgotten I'd invited you.
You hadn't. But don't worry, I'm not gate crashing. I'm here with Adam.
Adam Forrester. Ginny works for me at the vets in the village.
With Paddy and Zoe.
Oh, yes. So, what do you think of Oakwell?
It's very impressive. I didn't think it'd be quite so beautiful.
Is that so?
Just looking takes my breath away.
Looking's for free. Ownership costs a fortune. So tell me, Ginny, how are your ma and pa?
It's just through here, I think.
Conniving, scheming rat.
Who?
Look, Adam. Virginia.
I didn't know he was bringing her.
Neither did I. He's supposed to be coming with Trish.
Well, I told you what he's like, haven't I?
Think about telling what I really feel about him.
Yeah. No, what? No, you can't.
Trish is my friend. He can't treat her like that.
Well, yeah, he can and he has. And you causing a scene here ain't going to change anything. Let's just go back in there and have some nice vol au vent.
I've had one.
Delicious though, weren't they?
Does he think I'm stupid or something?
Just try to keep calm, Sarah.
I'm disappointed in you, Alan. Coming here doing Jack's dirty work for him.
Well, I'm not enjoying it, but I came here because I'm concerned about your family.
Sounds to me like you've taken Jack's side.
That's simply not true. The people I'm worried about are your children. And to be fair to Jack, he feels that they need to get away from what has become a very unpleasant situation. He'll miss them every bit as much as you.
I'll tell you why he wants them to go away. So they can't come and visit me.
Oh, surely not.
And then when they're in Spain, Annie can stick the knife in and turn them against me.
I think you're overreacting, Sarah.
Excuse me. I know what Jack's capable of.
Why don't I get us a drink, yeah? Give us all a chance to calm down.
I think it's time I had a chat with Tara, don't you?
And which subtle approach are we going to adopt? The kick in the shins or the blow to the head with a blunt instrument?
Oh, ye of little faith.
Are you going to stand there all night looking miserable?
I might.
Why don't you just relax and enjoy yourself? Let's go and talk to some people. Come on.
I've got nothing to say to these people.
Suit yourself.
Is this a private funeral or can anyone join in?
You know something, Frankie? 5 years ago, I wouldn't have been seen dead in a place like this.
Well, see, it's your own funeral then.
Look at these people. Bet half of them have never done a day's work in their lives.
Well, I know it weren't that funny, but you could have managed to smile.
Look, you're a working-class woman. Well, don't you feel uncomfortable consorting with the enemy?
Remember who you're talking to. I live at home farm with a millionairess.
Is that what it's about, money?
Did you have a sense of humour bypass before you came out, or what?
No. I left her at home with my principles.
Oh, don't be such a pillock. There's free food, free champagne. What's your problem?
I don't really like champagne.
You go and get yourself a beer then. And get me one while you're at it. Oh, and Sean.
What?
Your Angie looks dead nice. I could go for her myself.
You opted for a quiet homecoming, then?
It's not really my style, sneaking in through the back door.
How's Michael?
Sunning himself on the Riviera, the last I heard.
It's obviously breaking your heart.
Ever had you down as a gossip, Chris?
Now, I collect information. Gossips give it away.
We're separated. I saw him in New York over Christmas. That was the last time, I think.
Thank you. Are you getting divorced?
He still clings to the illusion that I'll wake up one morning madly in love with him. I cling to his bank accounts.
And who said romance was dead?
Ah, that's a different question.
And what brought you back to Oakwell?
It's the middle of summer. It's a nice time to be in England. It's a good time to take stock, decide what to do next.
Ruled by the seasons. Never saw you as a pagan.
Oh, come on, Chris. There are plenty of people around here who think I'm a witch.
Well, I couldn't argue with that.
In fact, it's time I went and cast some more spells.
I'm sorry you've had a wasted journey, Alan.
There's nothing I can say to make you change your mind.
I'd like to say something.
Forgive me, but I don't think you're qualified to comment.
No. I'd like to hear what he's got to say.
I don't think you would. I agree with Mr. Turner. Jack's idea makes sense.
How can you say that?
Think about the kids, Sarah. What's happened has affected them more than anybody.
Well, I am. That's why I want them to be near me so I can help them through it.
But if they go away for a few weeks, it might give them a chance to forget about it for a while. Have some fun. Learn how to smile again.
He's right, Sarah.
And by the time they come back, things might have calmed down between you and Jack. The atmosphere might be a bit better. But good for us, too. We could do with some time together, just you and me.
I don't want to lose them.
You won't. You're the mum, and they love you. No one's going to turn them against you.
He wants them to go tonight.
Well, once the decision's made, there's no point in putting it off.
It's for the best, Sarah. You'll see.
I'd like to say goodbye.
Yes, of course.
Will you come with me? I don't think I could face Jack on my own.
All right. But we'd better leave right away.
Bought you one of these, mate.
Oh, I better not. I'm driving.
You'll be here for hours yet.
Oh, go on then. Cheers.
Cheers.
So what's it like in there?
Well, I've thought of a way to liven things up a bit.
Oh, aye.
You know that bloke in there, king-size plonker on the pull? His name's Daniel Dean, Paddy told me.
What about him?
I reckon he couldn't pull a cracker. I bet you a tenner he don't get off with anybody.
I bet he does. There's bound to be some inbred upper-class bird daft enough to fall for him.
So have we got a bet, then?
Yeah, go on.
How about you, Tell? Do you fancy a piece of the action?
How can I? I haven't even seen the bloke.
Come in, then, have a look.
No, I said I'd stop here.
Chris won't mind. He said you could come in.
You've as much right to be in there as those chinless wonders.
Workers of the world unite. Isn't that right, Sean?
Go on, then.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Excuse me. Hi. I hope you don't mind. I saw your face in the crowd and I just had to come and talk to you.
Oh, why?
You light up the room.
Oh, come on. I bet you say that to all the girls.
I don't think we've met.
Daniel Dean.
Adam Forrester. Dean, you're not a vet by any chance?
You know, so many people have heard of me, it's embarrassing. Still, I guess that's what happens when you're cutting edge.
That's not the phrase that Paddy used. Paddy Kirk, my partner.
Oh, right. You're with, Zoe Tate.
Not tonight. I'm with Virginia.
Ah. Point taken, old chap. Oh, well, it's been nice meeting you both. I must go and circulate. Ciao.
You might as well give me the money now, Sean.
It's early days.
That slimeball Forrester.
I thought he was going out with Tricia.
Oh, so does she. She thinks he's wonderful.
She's chucked better blokes than him.
I want to shove that bow tie right up his left nostril.
I told you things were livening up.
You'll be pleased I had a very civilised conversation with Tara. Didn't insult her once.
Well, that's progress, I suppose.
I reckon she's bored. Needs a bit of adventure.
Wasn't that where Biff came in?
Money's the biggest turn-on of all. She knows that better than anyone.
Is it all right, me and Johnny coming round?
As long as you don't do anything stupid, I want your mum and dad on the back. Thanks, Kel. Well, I'm going for the bath, so I don't want disturbing.
Were you, all right with these?
Oh, yeah, she won't mind. Kelly's cool. Ready to start? Yeah, switch the lights off, sit down.
I love this view. No matter where I am in the world, I can always picture myself standing here on an evening like this.
I know what it's like to feel attached to a place.
Are we opening up old wounds here?
What? Spoil a perfect evening?
You're back at home farm now anyway, aren't you?
Where I belong.
That's how I feel. I don't know if it'll last, but for 2 years I've hardly stopped moving. Yachts, ski slopes, casinos around in a circle. I've had enough of it.
You think that lot in there can offer you something more stimulating?
Oh, no. I didn't come back to ride to hounds and flop around at garden parties, not all the time anyway.
Don't tell me you're going to devote your life to worthy causes.
I don't think so.
You just want to break from the life of the idle rich.
The idle bit, perhaps.
Do you know what I find more exciting than having a lot of money?
Do I want to hear this?
It's making even more money. And you wouldn't believe how many ways there are of doing that.
I've always enjoyed a bit of variety.
Maybe we could get together one day soon, have lunch. Tara?
Sorry, Chris, what did you say?
I was just saying we should have lunch one day.
When I've settled in, yeah. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You look like you needed rescuing.
Let's just say I wouldn't mind a change of scene.
Happy to oblige.
So, how are you finding working with Paddy and Zoe?
It's getting better all the time. I was a bit worried it was going to be a sleepy country practice, but I'm beginning to see all sorts of possibilities.
I think you'll find we have our fair share of excitement around here.
Sounds good.
Shall I go through?
Hope you don't mind, boss, but I decided to come in after all.
I don't blame you. You get chilly outside. It could be a long night.
So, how's it going?
Oh, you know. So far, so good.
I came to say goodbye to the children. I hope you don't mind.
Get on with it.
Let me help you with the baggage.
Robert. Andy. Have a nice time. Oh. All right, sweetheart. I'm gonna miss you.
I'll bring you back a present.
Thank you. That'll be lovely.
I'm ready when you are.
Will you be here when we get back? I'll see you the moment you get home, I promise.
Come on. Don't want to miss the plane.
Adam, don't you?
Don't be silly.
Where is he?
He said he wanted a private word with Tara.
That'd be right.
What exactly are you suggesting?
Well, it's obvious, you silly cow. Look, if Adam thinks he's got a chance with Tara, you're history. And basically, you deserve it.
Why?
Oh, don't play the innocent with me.
Look, what exactly am I supposed to have done?
You telling me you don't know Adam's going out with Tricia? What? He was supposed to bring her here tonight. She's going to be so gutted.
If I'd known that, I wouldn't have come. I swear! I had no idea.
OK, I believe you. But that makes him a bigger toe rag than before.
Let's go wind Sean up.
I reckon you might just win your bet, Sean.
Found some dozy bit of stuff, has he?
I wouldn't call it that.
Daniel Dean.
Angie Reynolds, nice to meet you.
I'll batter him.
Hey! Bet's a bet.
I'll take you back then, shall I?
I hope I've done the right thing agreeing to let them go.
What was the alternative? More art?
Yeah, you're right. I just hope I don't live to regret it.
Well, I don't wish to sound preachy, but I think you made a more damaging decision some weeks ago.
Let's face it, Sean. I mean, since you've been here, I bet you practically ignored her. You can't blame her for being impressed by some flash git in a suit.
Don't mean anything. It's like wedding receptions, isn't it? People get off with each other and then it's all forgotten about in the morning.
That is not how me and Angie operate, OK?
Hey, look at it this way. You might have lost a wife, but you gained a tenner.
You know, the minute I saw you, I knew I had to come and talk to you. You light up the room.
You mean like a candle?
Something more exotic. Like a beautiful old lantern.
Old?
Well, not old, no. Although I have always had a thing for the mature woman.
You're a bit of a smooth talker, aren't you?
I do my best.
I can understand how you feel. When you're mature, you've got experience. You've learned all kinds of different techniques.
Yeah, right.
There is one thing I could do that would really take your breath away. Do you want me to show you?
What, here?
I can't resist.
I've had enough.
Watch. Hello, dear heart. Having fun?
Paddy, it's not right. Trisha's my friend. I don't want to see you getting two-timed.
Well, neither do I.
Well, he's doing it to Virginia now. He spent half the night with Lady Luck. I mean, who does he think he is?
Do you fancy another?
Not really.
You've had a row with Kelly, ain't you? I can tell.
Nah, it was over that stupid party at Auckland.
Oh, don't mention that.
Thanks for holding the fort, Tricia.
Oh, it's OK.
Well, why don't you take 5 minutes? You deserve a break.
Thanks. Do you fancy a cup of tea, Roy?
Yeah, why not? I've had enough of this.
It was a jolly evening, then.
Do you fancy going outside? Taking a bit of a stroll in the moonlight?
Brought this on.
Oh, I haven't seen you all evening.
You were jealous, weren't you?
Oh, me? Jealous of that little jerk? You must be joking. No, I really don't think this is a good idea.
Paddy, some things need saying.
Mandy, no,
Lady Tara, could I have a word with Mr. Forrester?
Of course.
Were you born a lying, cheating toad, or is that something you learnt at vet school?
I'm sorry?
You will be. You're supposed to bring Trisha tonight, weren't you?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Mandy, I really don't think Lady Tara wants to hear this.
Please, don't mind me.
You think Trisha's common and does she show you up, which is why you brought Virginia. Right so far?
I'm sorry, I think I've heard enough of this.
I haven't finished yet. Then you come here, see Lady Muck, and think you'll have a bit of her.
What do you do for an encore? Spit your dummy out.
You want an encore?
Mandy, no, come on.
I think you'd better take this and count to 10.
Do you believe in stars and that, Roy?
How do you mean?
You know, like horoscopes, things that happen that are meant to be, but you can't do anything about them.
Oh, no, I've not really thought about it, why?
Well, if I would have known what was going to happen tonight, I wouldn't feel so disappointed, would I?
What, because Adam didn't take you to the party?
Yeah, well, I really wanted to go.
It's not as if he's dumped you out, is it? I thought he just said it was like a business do.
Well, he did.
Well, then. Ah, it's not just about the party, though, is it? So you reckon he's a one, dear?
I don't know, Roy. I've messed things up so many times in the past. My life would be a lot simpler if I was more like you.
Oh, why? How'd you work that out?
Oh, the way you feel about Kelly, knowing that she's the love of your life.
Yeah, but it don't necessarily mean I'm going to be happy, though, does it?
So what did you have this argument about, then?
Can't give her what she wants. It wasn't my fault Lisa's garage went bust, and I'll get another job as soon as I can. She knows that.
I think you're the sweetest bloke I've ever met.
Don't buy Kelly the stuff she wants, so does it, being sweet?
If a man loved me like the way you love Kelly, I wouldn't care how much money he had.
Oh, well, it's easy to say.
No, I mean it. No one's ever loved me like that.
Will do one day.
Do you reckon?
Of course I do, you're a smashing lass.
You know, I was talking about horoscopes and that.
You don't believe in all that, do you?
No, but I remember reading one on my 18th birthday and it said if I didn't like my life, then I should change it. Well, I've tried to do that ever since. I usually get it wrong, but what else can you do? Do you fancy a biscuit?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I admit it. I was a bit jealous. That's because I'm a passionate bloke, especially where you're concerned.
Yeah, me and the evils of the upper classes.
Yeah, well, I think I've got that out of my system for one night. Almost.
I mean, almost.
Well, I've drunk their wine, I've eaten their food, There is just one more thing I'd like to do.
Oh, yeah, what's that then?
Damage their bed springs.
You do, don't you?
Well, it'll be a first. We've never done it in a stately home before.
We've got to get back, check how Ollie is.
She'll be fine.
Sean, we can't.
You're getting chicken in your old age.
Don't you start.
What?
Right. Get up those stairs, mate. I'll show you just how old I am.
So, what time are you thinking of leaving, then?
Well,
There's no hurry.
in that case, not for a while.
You don't have to go at all. Why don't you both stay over?
Well, that's very kind of you, but what about those?
Don't worry, we've got bedrooms on the ground floor.
There's my sister and her girlfriend as well.
No problem.
Well, thank you very much. Better make up for lost time, Terry.
Don't worry, I will. Oh, cheers, pal. You got any beer?
Right, you lads better get going. Oh, it's not that late. It's late enough. I don't want Sean and Angie finding me. They go spare.
Hey, I'm not scared of them.
It's all right for you. If I get any more trouble, they'll handcuff me to the wardrobe.
Look, we could go out for a bit of a walk.
No, you couldn't. You can say goodbye, get lost.
You're going to give me something to remember you by?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cheers, pal.
Ginny, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
You can't have looked too hard. I've been here for ages.
Yeah, well, I had a bit of an accident with a glass of wine. But I'm here now, and I'm all yours.
Tara not too impressed, then.
I'm sorry?
Don't act all innocent, Adam. You were talking to her for ages.
It's part of my brief. I'm here representing the practice. I have to do my share of networking.
If that's what you want to call it.
Look, I'm sorry. I was away too long. But let me make it up to you. How about a drink?
No, thank you.
All right. How about coming back to mine, then?
No!
Come on, don't be like that.
Get off me!
Are you deaf? I think she wants you to get lost.
Do you mind keeping out of this? It's got nothing to do with you.
Just say the word, I'll take him outside and plant some with begonias.
That won't be necessary. Will it, Adam?
Okay. If that's what you want.
It is. Oh, Adam. You better find yourself a new receptionist. Oh, thanks.
Oh, you seem to be coping quite well on your own.
I wouldn't mind that drink now.
Sure.
Thanks, Kel. It's been a great night.
Yeah, cheers.
Hi, Roy.
Thought you'd be gone by now.
Ollie's just waiting for Mum and Dad. You tell him you can come round here any time.
Great.
I don't mind getting paid to look after you. I've got nothing better to do.
I expect Adam's still drinking champagne.
No doubt he is.
I know why he didn't ask me. I mean, I understand. And it's like Roy said, it's not as if he wants to finish with me. It's just, well, I really wanted to go to Tara's party.
There'll be other opportunities.
Do you think so? Oh, I don't know. It just seems every time I get invited somewhere special, something goes wrong.
Tricia, you have missed out on going to a party. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but it's not fair, though, is it?
Well, I can understand that you're disappointed, but try and get things into perspective. And tonight, I watched a family, people I've known for years, the Sugdens, tearing themselves apart. So don't tell me that you've got problems, because compared to them, you haven't.
I'm sorry, Grandad.
Adam's a nice young man. He's fond of you. Just count your blessings.
I've been looking for you all over. I spent about 40 minutes walking round this place.
Oh, sorry. I went out with some clients to the car and then we got talking.
Has it been a good night, then?
From a business point of view, it's been very successful. Just sorry I haven't been able to spend more time with you.
It's okay. I've had a laugh.
Oh, you know we're staying the night.
Yeah. Do you think we'll get a 4-poster?
So, how are you fixed for getting home? Do you want me to order you a cab?
Well, how are you getting home?
Well, I'm staying here. Lady Tara asked me boss to stop over.
Lucky you. I stayed here when I was a little girl.
Oh, really? Oh, maybe you could stay here again. I'm sure Lady Tara wouldn't mind.
Is that by any chance a proposition?
Well, let's just say that I think Adam's a fool for ignoring a lovely lass like you.
So you think I might be able to salvage something from this evening?
I'd put money on it.
All right, then. You're on. Your rooms are ready, so let me know when you want to retire, and I'll show you the way.
Thanks, Tara.
You look pleased with yourself.
With good reason. It'll take a bit more work, but she'll come in with us. We're just what she needs.
I think you'll be comfortable in here. I'm sure we will. This is very good of you, Tara. What on earth do you think you're doing?
I could draw you a diagram if you like.
Sean.
Get the hell out of here!
Can't we put on our clothes first?
Oh, no.
Oh, don't worry, love. Could have been a lot worse.
How?
Well, if they'd have come in 5 minutes ago, we'd never have heard them.
Thanks very much, Tara. It's been a great party.
I'm glad you could make it.
How about you? Are you pleased with the way the evening's gone?
Ah, yes. It's good to be back.
See you in the morning.
Yeah. Sleep well.